Well, the COVID numbers still skyrocketing in Gauteng. Getting the population vaccinated has become a matter of priority. Let's go live to Joburg now, where our reporter Heidi Jokos can give us an update. Heidi, good morning, and thank you for being out there. You guys really are going above and beyond to bring us all of this information. Over 9,000 of the country's new daily cases being reported in Gauteng. Has the vaccination drive picked up pace in the province?
Yes, certainly. We have seen an uptick in how many vaccines are administered per day. We know that the president has set a target for 300,000 vaccines to be administered per day. And it seems as though the private sector is taking on a lot more of those vaccines administered. We saw over the weekend that Gauteng private sites were able to vaccinate a whole lot more than the public sector. And we know this has to do with the Department of Health saying that it's an issue with costs and getting those that administer the vaccine paid to come over the weekend. But we are at one of Dis-Chem's private vaccination sites, and we are joined by Lizette Kruger. Thanks so much for your time. We are seeing a lot of people here today, and this could possibly be to the fact that the Department of Health announced that uninsured, those that aren't on medical aid, should be welcomed at private vaccination sites, as the Department of Health will pay back private vaccination sites for the costs. Just explain to us that process and who is eligible to actually come and get a vaccine.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we got the new circular on Saturday morning from the Department of Health stating that any person that falls within a category that can be vaccinated can go to any facility as a walk-in, actually, and that includes the private facilities. That's a huge change, obviously, in terms of the capacity, how many vaccines we are going to do, and changing of the process. We have to quickly think on our feet with that. But any person over 50 years that's got an ID number, that's registered on the EVDS, that's so important. You have to be registered on the EVDS, and then the healthcare workers as well. We do have capacity constraints, so in this site we can do 680 a day. You just have so many vaccinators that's available. So, but we are pushing it to, in a Dis-Chem group, to 6,500 a day, at least.
And speak to us about the challenges that these private sites are facing due to the fact that we are in the middle of a third wave, and Gauteng numbers are quite alarming. Are you picking up challenges with regards to your nurses and those that are actually administering the vaccine?
Yeah, so in a Dis-Chem environment, that's our biggest challenge at the moment. Our vaccinators, administrators, people in the pharmacies are also testing positive for COVID. So, I mean, and all the rules apply to them as well. They have to isolate. Luckily, most of them aren't that sick, but they still have to isolate. So we have a bit of a constraint in terms of the personnel. That's the reality of the third wave. And in the sites, I mean, people get upset because they're not seen between 8 and 10, but maybe 10:15, and they have to wait in a long queue, and then they don't social distance. So it's a challenge, and we try as much as possible and as best as possible. But if I can please appeal to the community, we try and we will assist as far as possible. But if you get to a site, be patient, you will be seen. If you get a number and we say that you will be seen, you will get the vaccine. But remember to social distance. It's not going to help us if you on top of each other, and yeah, it can be a risk as well.
Okay, and just lastly, Lizette, you say that about 6,000 vaccines can be administered throughout the Dis-Chem private sites. Now that walk-ins and uninsured people are allowed, are you expecting this number to increase, or are you keeping it at about 6,000 per day?
So we are trying to bump it up. Again, we're struggling a bit with the vaccinators. So we are planning to open another 5 big sites within the next 2 weeks. It depends. There's a few variables, and the one is stock. So we hope we get the stock that we're going to order tomorrow, and then obviously the vaccinators and the people that must do all the admin. So, but we are planning for bumping it up.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And thanks for the work you do. I think it's quite incredible to see how the private sector is trying its best to ramp up vaccines administered per day. It's a very crucial time right now to get as many vaccines administered as possible. And of course, the public sector is going to need to work very closely together with the private sector. And this is why we saw the Department of Health saying uninsured people, walk-ins, those who are eligible to get the vaccine should be assisted at any private site, and the Department of Health will take on that cost.
Well, Heidi, thanks a lot. Just to confirm, even those people who are walking in, if you're over 50 and you're walking in, you must still be registered for them to give you the vaccination.
Yes, certainly. And this is extremely crucial because this is a way for the Department of Health to see how many vaccines are administered. There's a batch number for each vaccine that is administered. So you have to register on the electronic vaccination data system, and then you will receive an SMS that you have successfully registered, but you will be able to get the vaccine at any public or private site once you have registered, even if you have not received an appointment date, especially at public sites. So that is extremely crucial to register on EVDS.
All right. Heidi Jokos is out there in Gauteng doing the business for us. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.